Happy New Year to you. Year 2022. Unbelievable here that we're already in January in 2022. We've had a frigid and cold start to the year in these sub minus 40-degree weather. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's the market. That continues to be hot and things to continue to be selling and moving forward in the right direction. So I just want to spend a little time and just kind of what does 2022 have in store for the real estate market. And when we look back in 2021, it was a record-breaking year for new construction, for homes, for sales, for listings, for a lot of different things. Interest rates were at an all-time low, staying below 3% for most of the year on an average. And so what does 2022 have in store? Well, we're starting the year at about a 2% less of inventory than we had in 2020 at 2021 at the same time. So we're sitting at a 5.5% absorption rate compared to an 8% absorption rate if we look back a whole year in 2020. So we have less inventory out there. So what does that mean? Great market for the sellers. Great market to list your home. If you are looking to make a move, now is a great time. Interest rates are still at a low, but anticipate them to creep up just a little bit. They have crept up just a little bit here. They are anticipating an average of about 3.5%. And maybe creeping us up to potentially 4% by the end of the year of 2022. Now, even if it does get up to that 4%, it's still at an all-time low. If you look at the average over the last 20 years, the national average was at almost 8% for the average interest loan. And now we're sitting, like I said, at 3.5%, maybe as high as 4% by the end of the year, but we'll just see how that goes as the year moves along. So as far as listing, now is still a great time because there's still a lot of buyers out there with the rental market, being shorter on the rental market, the renting prices increasing. People are still looking to get into homes and looking to purchase. So for buyers are still out there and plentiful. They are more cautious. They're, definitely looking at everything possible and taking their time and making decisions. So that has increased the time on market, and some of it has to do with seasonality right now, with it being wintertime. But still, it proves to be a great time to list. Maximizes dollars because there's less competition out there, and there's a plethora of buyers, so that increases that competition. Now buyers, if you are looking to make and purchase either your first home, moving up, scaling back, whatever that is for you, now still is a good time because of those interest rates staying low and being able to sell at a higher level for sellers. For buyers, keeping that interest low is definitely makes it a good time to buy. This time of year, particularly in January and February, you do have a little less buyer activity, so you have a little less competition. However, with the inventory shortage, that competition still perceives to be somewhat of an issue. Couple things. I want you to be prepared if you are starting to think about looking for making your first purchase or making some kind of a change. First thing to do, we got to get that pre-approval in hand so that you are ready to make a sound and solid decision based on your pre-approval, so that you know your numbers. You need to know what you're looking at for what that monthly output is at a certain price range, so that you know what your price availability, and so that we know where to shop. And it helps so that you can budget and plan for yourself as well. So get that pre-approval in hand. If you have been looking and haven't made any moves yet, and you did a pre-approval 3, 4, 5 months ago, typically those are only good for about 90 days. So definitely revisit with your lender and get that updated. If you haven't got that pre-approval yet and you are looking to get that done, let's visit, and can definitely get you in touch with one of our preferred lenders that we know is going to take great care of you, that is going to give you the best deal, and make sure that they're going to take care of you every step of the way along with us. Get that in hand so that you are, when that property comes, you have to be ready. When the right property hits the market, you are ready to make that move. And we're here to guide you along the way. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us here. So another thing with the inventory, not as huge, maybe the possibility of building is an option for you, or looking into a new construction. The building costs have come down a little bit. There are some good opportunities out there with the interest rates being low on some of those new construction loans. So that might possibly be an option for you as well. And if it is, we'd be happy to sit down and visit and see what that looks like and get you connected with a quality builder as well. So there's lots available. If you're looking in town or out of town, or where you're looking, we'll definitely help you find the right spot for you. So just a few things there that I want to touch base on for the year 2022 that we're in the start of. We anticipate it being another great year in real estate, and it's another great year for you to make any adjustments or changes. If you know of anybody looking to make any changes, be sure to let us know. We'd be happy to reach out to them and just have a non-committal visit, just so that we can see if there's somewhere we can help out with, whether it be refinancing, buying or selling, building, whatever that may be. We're here to help make sound decisions, help them make sound decisions. So again, Happy New Year. Glad to hope you had a safe and good holiday and Christmas season to end the year, and we're looking forward to many more conversations coming here in 2022. Thanks, and have a great day.